How's it going, YouTube? Today we're just doing some scouting on some public land for deer season. I'm not going to mention the public land because it's not a very big one, and it gets overran as it is. So anyways, there's not a lot of big deer out here. I've only killed a couple small bucks the past few years. I usually tag out does every year. Today I'm just going to be walking some of the property, looking for sign, seeing if anything's changed from last year. There's a lot of farmland here that they take care of, and they rotate the fields every year, corn to beans, beans to corn. They have sunflower fields, a lot of bird fields for dove. So a lot of things change out here, so you got to stay on top of it to see what the deer pattern is. So stay with me, and hopefully we can find some good sign to show you all, and show you how I deer hunt. Alright, I've been walking in the woods for about an hour now. Nothing really was standing out. There's a good rub line I checked out, but it's still just small bucks. We just don't have big deer in this area. During the rut though, that could all change from private property and the deer coming here, but we don't have that many. So the first sign I've came up to, since it's been so hot and we're kind of in a drought, is this creek bed. It's not got enough water in it. I can walk all the way through this creek probably for miles. It's just got little pools here and there. Well, the first thing that I want to show you is all these deer tracks that are fresh. This is a little muddy area. And this area right here in particular is just covered with them. So they've been coming down here using this as their drinking hole. Now, some of you may not think that this is much sign, but on this public property, this is definitely the sign you're looking for. Early season does. This is it. I actually hunted right up in that tree where the 2V, and I had several incidences at this water. Now the problem is you're down in the valley, and there's a cliff edge on the other side and a cliff ledge way over here that covers this whole side. So the problem hunting this is the wind. So if you can find a good trail that they're coming into the watering hole on, and hunt it by your wind, you should be okay. Stay tuned, and I'll try to find some more good sign. Those are some decent sized doe tracks. A lot of little ones. There are a lot of small deer on this property. But these are tracks that I know aren't from one day. Little advice there. Alright, I finally found that trail I've been looking for. Like I said, when you find it, you find it. It's pretty distinct. And deer get into a routine, especially on public property, if they know how to stay away from the pressure. So let me show you this little intersection here that goes to the creek and all the way up to the hill, and then about 50 more yards to private property. So turn this around. And see how dusty and bare this trail is. Goes over the creek and across it. Follow back down. It goes along the creek that way, and behind me is the trail I came on to find it. And there's like a little, I don't know, dough scrape or something. And then that trail goes all the way up that hillside. So they are for sure coming down this trail regularly. And the way you can tell is how dusty and beat down this trail is. Now there's not going to be a lot of prints because it's dry. But I would say this is a great intersection to start. So I'm going to go up on this hill closer to the private land and see what we got up there. Stay with me. Alright. So I just bumped a few doe when I got up here. This trail led me right to a spot between the private and that creek bed, and they're coming up here on these flats bedding and the acorn tree. They're eating the acorns behind me. So it looks like we found us a good starting spot for October 1st. And it's a hike back here, and it's going to be one hell of a carry out. But you got to put in that hard work sometimes. It'll pay off. So here's let me show you the ground and how much they've got the vegetation down, and all the acorns. It's a little hard to see. This whole area on this hilltop, it's just been demolished from deer. Look at him hitting this dirt pile. So they're definitely spending a lot of their time up here. So let's keep looking. Meh. 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 Meh.